just made it to this park in Burnham because I saw a post a few days ago about Burnham and Slough Pride being here today. I'm not expecting anything big from this Pride, really, so I think for sure it is going to end up like Reading Pride in a way. I haven't seen anything about an actual Pride parade, but there's basically like a market stall type thing, I'm guessing. I'm here really early, it's like 12 and it's not until 2 p.m, I believe. At the moment there doesn't seem to be a lot happening or a lot going on, which is expected to be this early in the day, but then I sort of was thinking maybe they would be setting up already. I walked into this park and there was nothing here. On the maps this park does look kind of big, and I think behind me is where it's actually going to be, so maybe they're just using the bit of the park that's behind me rather than the bit that I'm looking out into. I would slightly assume that it would be a bigger event than Reading because it's closer to London. Saying that, I don't think there has been a Pride here before because the Instagram account, there's not very many posts. The Facebook page, there's also not very many posts, and they don't have very many followers either. I'm really hoping this is real and this is genuine and it's not just some random fake post. If I came here all this way for an event that's not going to happen, then I've just wasted my time and money and effort, realistically. This is the first time I've ever been to Burnham. I've not even been outside of Slough train station before, so I don't know what Slough's like in reality. I'm not really going to be going anywhere outside of this park, realistically. I'm just here for this Pride event, so we're just going to have to wait and see what happens with this event. For anybody who doesn't know, my name's Franco. I'm a 25-year-old living in England currently, and I'm a transgender male, and I've been medically transitioning for the past almost 2 years or so. I've just had a little walk around the park and I've gone behind the bit that I thought the Pride would be at, but I don't think it's going to be because, well, you can see on screen there isn't space for it at all in this bit, and it seems quite nice, like a really nice park to have or to live by if you live by here. It's not going to be here in this bit. I'm going to have to find where it's going to be. I think I was actually right with the Pride being where I think it is, but it's actually inside the building behind me, not looking like it's going to be massive. I noticed some people walking in there with like Pride stuff, like flags and posters and signs and stuff like that, so I'm definitely thinking it's in there. You never know, there might be some free stuff. I do have a little bit of money with me, so I can spend a little bit this time and hopefully I can get some stuff. It's almost 1 p.m, so we have a little bit of time left. Just have to keep waiting, and then when a load of people go in there, I'm going to go in there with them, but just behind them because I don't know these people. We just have to wait a little bit more. There's about 15 minutes till it's 2 p.m, which is when this starts. You can see on screen the full list of things that's going to happen at this little Pride. I don't think I'm going to be here the whole time because I don't live here in Burnham, but you can see on screen all the stuff that's going to happen, and I'm just going to have a little walk around to see what it is, and that hopefully it's good. We just have to see. There's a few people that are waiting and a few people that have gone in. I'm not sure if they're one of the market stalls or stalls there or part of the team that's working for this event. I'm not sure. I don't know. I have seen quite a few people walking in and around the park with like Pride flags on, painted faces and multicoloured like t-shirts and jumpers, so I'm hoping that the interest of the people coming here and the stalls or people that they've got in there working there might allow them to realise that people want to come to this and have a event next year and for it to be bigger and better. I've not seen any posts for a parade like what they do at other Pride events, but maybe next year that's something that they would do, because for me it's not that far to come here and it's really nice around here. I just didn't think it would be like that here at all because it's right next to Slough and Slough isn't the best place to come or go to, so hopefully this can be a thing that happens next year. I still have no idea if it's the first time or if they've done it before, but I've never seen this advertised anywhere and I just didn't think that there was anything like this here. So if this is the first time, hopefully next year there can be a second time. As I've said, I'm not from here, so it could be a completely different story in reality from what I'm seeing here. Let's just go in now and see what's going on. I think the first thing's at 2:45. We just have to see what happens. So it should be open and there should be people in there, so we just have to go in there and see what's going on right now. I'm now home. It is the next day after Burnham and Slough Pride, and I genuinely thought it was pretty good for what it was. I was there probably 2 hours, 2.5 hours or something like that, and this place, this hall seems to be a really good thing, I believe. I didn't get to see everything that was inside this hall because I was only there for the Pride, so I don't know what else it has on offer. I genuinely thought that what happened there was good when I was there. There was a few tables that were advertising for certain charities for the actual Pride organisation itself. Then when I had a look in the room where the performances were, that seemed to be a pretty big room. I think that's what the whole idea was, for people to get up and do some kind of performance. That was the whole idea and the whole vibe of the place. I didn't buy anything today. I did have a drink in the bar in the back. That was about the only thing that I bought from this place. I would say my general overall view of when I was there, it was really good, and hopefully next year they do something, and next year I will definitely go. I really did enjoy myself there,